Standing by the railway station at Oshodi or any other part of Lagos, you will wonder about the number of people that are journeying even to the point of the overflow, crowding the roof of the coaches. This is a reality we are already used to. Recent population estimate by United Nations Population Projections as of 2019 ranked Nigeria 7th in the world with an estimated population of about 201 million people. When we talk population, it is not a question of numbers but an issue of humans, people living and surviving at a particular location. Irrespective of the reality of economic interpretation, the issue of human survival in the face of growing population has thrown open several discourses, and one of them is congestion with its attending problems.
I think the issue is not just the absolute numbers, although numbers count. The issue is the pressure that population brings in the environment. If you have one person who is greedy and exploiting so much of a resource, the impact of that one person could be more than that of 100 people who are living and eking out a daily living. God has given us the resources, the brains, everything to be able to manage our life. So let's not put blame on God. It's up to us to manage our environment. So we understand that our population is a driver in poor environment we have, and to do something about it.
That was the Director General, Nigeria Conservation Foundation, NCF, Dr. Mutari Aminu Kano, in an event marking this year's World Population Day with the theme Population and Sustainability in Nigeria and Beyond. July 11 may have come and gone, but the issues are already here, hence the reason why we need to touch on some of them. According to records, approximately 7 million people worldwide die prematurely each year from air pollution, with about 4 million of these deaths occurring in Asia Pacific. We might not have comprehensive statistics or data for Nigeria on this issue, but we know that fumes from a power generating set, popularly known as I Better Pass My Neighbor, left 10 people dead at a traditional wedding ceremony recently in Imo State, and left no fewer than 30 other guests on life support. These are issues of overcrowding.
We realize that where we have increase in population, there is always pressure on the facilities. And basically that is what we are witnessing in Lagos. You could see what is happening to our roads. They have a lifespan, but most of them get defective even before the end of the lifespan. It's a reflection of the increasing population and pressure on those facilities. It's also similar to every other facility that you can think of, both the academic, the hospitals, pipe-borne water and everything. But government is alive to its responsibilities.
That was Abiodun Bangboye, Permanent Secretary, Lagos State Ministry of Environment. Nigeria total surface area is approximately 923,768 square kilometers, the same size in 1960, when we had a much smaller population. In judging by today's huge population figure, the density of Nigeria is around 202 persons per square kilometer, thereby impacting on scarce economic resources available. And this fosters poverty that is today prevalent in the African continent because of uncontrolled birth. Although this issue has a solution that requires unbiased willpower on the part of the government. Robin Maynard, Director, Population Matters, believes that following the steps of those countries that have come out of the woods is one way to go.
We can talk about populations of elephants, we can talk about populations of monkeys, we can talk about populations of birds in the UK. When it comes to talking about the human population, sometimes we get a bit embarrassed and we feel cautious about it. But we shouldn't, because we are a mammal living on Earth like all the other ones, and we're having a major impact on the planet. and we need to take account of that. And we also have modern technology which allows us to balance our population in harmony with the planet and the resources of the planet so that we can live sustainably, and more importantly, that future generations can live sustainably.
Man needs resources to stay alive, but with a high population, our use on the earth is also on the ceiling. For example, methane is a product of solid waste disposal, flaring of gas, grazing of ruminants, animals, agricultural practices, and it has the ability to stay in the atmosphere up to 12 years, during which it is 80 times more powerful than carbon dioxide in warming our planet, thereby resulting in climate change and its problems. Dr. Mutari speaks further.
So 3 things I would suggest the government do to manage population. One is the education of the girl child, because it's been shown that the more educated females are, the later that they marry and the less the number of children they have over their lifetime. Also, education of boys helps, but girls more especially. The second thing apart from that is really bringing the dividends of democracy to people, because that then gives them option. You see, if you are poor, you have no option but to exploit your environment, because that's the only way you can get a living. You can make a living and get your livelihood. The richer somebody is, the more choice they have on the certain things they can do, and they can decide to do less on the environment. The third thing is family planning. Whether we like it or not, we can't just fire rapidly and expect God to take care of the results for us.
For every minute that ticks by in Nigeria, about 14 babies are brought to life. These figures, when put together, make up the United Nations Children Fund UNICEF total annual birth figure in Nigeria. That was put at 7 million children per year as at 2018. This is a production of Samson Asije. My name is Pretty Adegoke.